Hey, if you're a dog owner here in Tacoma, this explainer is made just for you. We're going to break down exactly how to find the perfect trainer for you and your pup. I mean, wouldn't it be great to have those calm walks along Ruston Way, or maybe a relaxed visit to a brewery patio? Let's get into how the right training can make that city life with your dog so much more enjoyable for both of you.
You know, a well-trained dog is a happy city dog, right? And that's so true here in Tacoma. I mean, we've got this awesome mix of busy waterfronts, those classic old neighborhoods, and some really big parks. So just think about your daily routine here. Good training is all about getting your dog ready for what they'll actually encounter. We're talking about everything from the quiet trails at Point Defiance, with the occasional deer popping out, to the bustling sidewalks over in the Proctor district. It's about helping them handle all the unique sights and sounds of our city.
All right, so before you even open up a search engine to look for a trainer, let's take a step back. It's so helpful to first get really clear on what you and your dog actually need to work on.
So just take a second to think. What are your main goals here? Are we just talking about polishing up some basic manners? Or is there a specific, maybe kind of frustrating behavior you're hoping to solve? Yeah, a lot of people are looking for help with things like puppy training, or maybe more complex stuff like leash pulling, fearfulness, or even separation anxiety. When you can pinpoint your main goal, it makes it so much easier to find a trainer who has the right experience.
And then you've got to think about the format, right? What's going to work for you? Your choice really depends on your goals, your dog's personality, and, let's be honest, your schedule. Group classes, they're awesome for practicing focus around other dogs. But in home training, that's perfect for stuff that happens right at your front door, like barking at the mail carrier.
Okay, so now that you've got a better idea of what you're looking for, let's talk about how to spot a great professional trainer.
All right, this is a big one. Probably the single most important factor is finding a trainer who is committed to positive reinforcement. What does that mean? It's a reward-based approach. It builds trust, it creates results that actually stick, and it does it all without using fear, intimidation, or pain.
And you can see the difference pretty clearly here. On one side, you have these positive methods that are all about building a great relationship, making your dog want to work with you. On the other side, well, those are the outdated punishment-based methods that can honestly make behavior problems even worse. You absolutely want to stick with a trainer who uses the methods on the left side of this chart. Another thing to look for is professional certifications. Think of them as a quick way to check a trainer's education and their commitment to the profession. Getting certified isn't easy. It's a real investment in learning and sticking to ethical practices. So, for example, let's just take one of those, the CPDTKA. If you see that after a trainer's name, it means they've proven they have hundreds of hours of hands-on experience and they've passed a pretty tough exam. It's a really reliable sign that they know their stuff when it comes to modern humane dog training. All right, so let's say you found a trainer who looks promising. The next step is to actually have a conversation with them to make sure it's the right fit for both you and your dog.
And asking these 5 questions will give you a really clear picture of how they operate. You're looking for a few key things. You want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement, how they keep up with their education, and of course, how they're going to tailor a plan specifically for your dog and your lifestyle here in Tacoma.
Okay, let's talk about cost, because, budget is a real thing for pretty much everyone. Understanding the average prices in our area can definitely help you plan for your training goals.
As you can see, the cost for training can vary quite a bit here in Tacoma and Pierce County. Generally, group classes are going to be your most affordable option. On the other end of the spectrum, you have intensive programs like a board and train, which is for sure a much bigger investment. And just keep in mind, these are averages. A trainer's experience, their specific certifications, and how complex your dog's behavior is, all of that is going to factor into the final price. Oh, and definitely don't be shy about asking if they offer an initial consultation. A lot of trainers do, and it's a great way to start. So let's bring this all home and focus on the why. Because really, training isn't just about your dog learning sit and stay. It's about building a better, more enjoyable life together right here in our city. Just picture it. You're walking the 5-mile drive loop at Point Defiance, and your dog is just calmly trotting by your side, not bothered at all by the squirrels or the joggers going past. That's what good training can do for you.
Or how about this? You're weaving through the Proctor Farmers Market on a busy Saturday morning, and your dog is relaxed, paying attention to you, not trying to drag you over to every single food stall. It's totally possible.
Ultimately, Training builds that trust and reliability you need to safely explore more places together. You know, whether you're hitting the trails at Chambers Bay or just exploring any of our other amazing local parks.
Really, the effort you put in now just opens up this whole world of new possibilities for both of you. So it makes you wonder, what's your first adventure going to be?
We really wish you the best of luck in your search. Having a well-behaved dog is just going to make every part of your life in Tacoma that much richer. You know, from the quiet moments at home to all the adventures you'll have with friends and neighbors. Happy training.